Well, it seemed like a really good idea, but as you can see on the video, up close it's not too bad, but once you get a half a mile or a mile away, you can't even see it at all. So that's just another one of those myths that I just busted. You know, light stick on the end of paracord, you know, for, you know, vectoring in helicopters and attracting people to rescue you. It's probably not that great an idea. Hi, I'm Tinny from minibulldesign, and this survival video thing has really been an education for me. It really made me read comments and really get on the internet and make some phone calls and really do some studies. And so what do you say? What have we learned? Well, I learned that cryptosporidium, which is pretty common in any area where there's wild animals and water, can't be killed by iodine tablets, can't be killed by bleach. The only way to kill it is to either filter it out with a 1 micron nominal filter, boil it, hit it with a UV pen or an ozone pen, a Minox ozone pen, after it's been all filtered perfectly clean. So it's not a good candidate, any of those, for a miniature survival pack. So I guess, yeah, the one other way to do it is to boil it. So I took one of my sheet metal cooking pans that I use for the Graham Weenie oven and put one of those in to make a pan out of, so if you get in that situation you could boil your water. So that, and a little tiny bottle with 200 drops of 6% chlorine in it, and a couple of gallon freezer bags, Ziploc freezer bags. And I think that's the last word on water filtration. I'm just going with the gallon Ziploc freezer bags, the little bottle of chlorine bleach, and as a backup I've got a metal pan so I can boil if I want to, and I also can cook in that pan if I want to take some, you know, suddenly salad or cup of soup or whatever and cook it in there. Okay, now as far as the signaling goes, I did 2 videos here you've seen just before this segment on the signal mirrors, which obviously are very limited. They don't work if the sun is behind you. They don't really work that well at high noon because everything around you is so bright that they don't show up that well. It takes a fair amount of skill to point one in the right direction to actually signal a person. I'm perfectly honest, I learned a lot, but I wasn't that impressed with signal mirrors. As far as this Rambo light stick on a string thing, which sounded like a really good idea, and it sounds like one of those things that somebody that really didn't know what they were talking about wanted to impress you. This is the thing they're talking about. Sounds really good, and I was impressed when I heard it, and I thought, wow, this guy really knows what he's talking about. But after I went to Walmart and bought a light stick, admittedly not a fantastic one, but pretty much standard issue light stick, I discovered that whoever was talking about this had never tried it, really didn't know what they were talking about, because out at about 100 yards you can't even see it on a crystal clear cold night. So just one more of those myths. What a disappointment, because this really looked like I was going to vector in the space shuttle with it, but no, you can't see it at over 100 feet. It just kind of disappears into the night. And the faster you spin it, the dimmer it gets, because it's not in one spot long enough for your eye to really pick it up. So now, just one more of those things that's not true. We're finding out a lot of that with these survival kits. Every time I try out what I see on the internet, I'm more and more disappointed. But I've got a really good kit here that's been, actually, you can see I'm testing this stuff as I go. And when we get done, we'll have a real good kit. I've pretty much got it finished, but I'm still going to go through it piece by piece and test it out as I go. So I'm Tinny from minibulldesign. Get out and hike. Test out your gear. Don't get lost. And above all, have a great day. Bye-bye.